in a while now. So I'm sitting here, I really wasn't answering my phone or anything. So I just sat here for a few minutes and I just went to pray, and then I read the thing with Mecca. So I took my phone off of airplane mode. As soon as I took it off airplane mode, I get a phone call from a 631 number. So I'm literally thinking it's the people about my lottery. So I answered the phone. It's LaFleur, but I didn't catch her voice. I was like, hello. She was like, hey, girl. And I said, hey. And I got quiet and I said, who is this? And she was like, LaFleur. And I was like, oh. I was like, hey, okay, how you doing? She said, I'm good. And she was like, she said something and I was like, oh, I didn't recognize your number because I'm used to speaking to you on WhatsApp. So she went to giggling like, and then I said, she was like, what you up to? I said, nothing. I said, I just feel a little down a little bit. And she was like, And then so I was like, why you say it like that? You sound like you're down too, but you're not saying it. We would not believe this girl telling me her and her kids are sleeping in the car.
That's crazy.
No, that's not the crazy part. The crazy part is she didn't even get evicted. The crazy part is she just made a decision. The people only gave them a written notice that said you have X amount of days to be out. It had nothing to do with her paying monthly rent. They put her out because they want to renovate. But LaFleur, the thing of it is, she knew she didn't have any family and friends or anyone. Do you know? I said, well, why did you leave? I said, why did you leave? I said, why didn't you just stay? I say, let me ask you a question. Would 2 to 3 extra months, would that have been okay with you? Would you have been able to find somewhere within that time frame? Because she said this just happened a week ago. She said yes. I said, well, why would you tell me that you would not take an eviction on your record? I said, you're telling me you would rather not get an eviction on your record than to have you and your children homeless and sleeping in a car, and she don't even have any money.
Yeah.
It kind of caught me by, so it like took the breath out of me. Because
Yeah, I
huh?
was trying to figure out what was the point. But the point is that she decided to live in her car because she was getting evicted.
Well, the point is, the people never evicted her. They just gave her a notice. So I would have said, nah, y'all got to go ahead and evict me because, no, I'm not. I don't have anywhere to go right now. I have my kids. And if they didn't try to compromise with me to at least give me a few more months to move, I would have just had to let them go through the eviction process. So at least I know I got at least 90 more days.
Right.
And because listen, she says she called every homeless shelter and everywhere. Not nowhere in Palm Beach County can help her. They recommended that she called to see if assistance in Broward can help her.
Right.
But my point is, would I have taken my kids and went and slept in a car, or would I have taken an eviction on my record? I said, do you know people would understand your eviction? You say, listen, I had nowhere to go in this economy. And they wouldn't give me a couple extra months. It had nothing to do with, Toy, that noise.
Oh.
You'll just say it didn't have anything to do with money. It's because they wanted to rent my place out and rent it for more money. They were being greedy.
Right.
So I'm just saying, and listen, I would have even let them go to court with the judge, let the judge make the decision, because the judge might have even said, you know what, you were not going to give you an eviction. I'm ordering for this landlord to give you X amount of time to move.
Right.
Because they only gave her like 3 weeks. Either she said 2 weeks or a month. Now in this economy, you can't find nowhere in that little bit of time.
Right.
But I would have had to take the eviction. I'm just so surprised and shocked. It caught me by surprise. And she don't even have no more money to get a hotel.
So what, they just panhandling in the car?
Right. Why would you say panhandling?
I wasn't being funny. I'm serious. If she don't have a job or nowhere to get money, I'm assuming she may be asking for money or something.
Oh, so no, so she.
How else would they eat? I mean, gas in the car. How else?
Yeah, so she said that this just happened a week ago. So she just paid her last day of hotel today. So she literally just checked out the hotel today.
Well, she can't get a job? What's the issue?
I have no clue.
Man, how ain't her kids of age? They could watch themselves, drop them off at the front, girl, and go work. Like, I don't know.
She got one son, I think he like 11 or 12.
Yeah, to me, it's kind of sounded like something like when, you know, how people, when they like, you know, grandma, and they be like, oh, I'm just waiting on God to fix it. It's like, yeah, God gonna do it too, but you need to get up off your butt and do something because it's not moving fast. So what, you know, I don't get it. So.
Right.
She knew, even if she had 2 weeks, okay, you knew you had 2 weeks where you should have been getting things together, especially if you're making an executive decision that you don't want this eviction on your notice. Okay, what's your plan B at this point? Then you sitting on the phone, hey, how are you, Dee Dee? Like, who cares how Dee Dee is if you're homeless, have nothing to do?
That's true.
So I don't really feel bad about this story. I mean, I feel bad, don't get me wrong, because I would hate to hear anybody getting evicted out of their home and having nowhere to go and stuff. But at the same time, what do you do when you know that's coming up?
You're right. Okay. All right, I'm going to call you back. I was trying to see if I could find her somewhere to stay.
Oh. Well, you called me to ask that? I'm sure I don't know where for her to stay. I don't know.
No, I did not call you for that. Okay, bye, Toy.
I could probably give her like $50. Spot her, but she gonna have to give it back. Sure.
Bye, Toy.
She's not the only person down bad. Bye, Mom.
Bye. No matter how sad I feel about things, everybody gonna have their own difference of opinions. This is a situation where a friend of mine literally just called. I really haven't heard from her in a while. And she just called because she was evicted from her home. But my problem with it is you were evicted from your home and you had an opportunity to still be there and go in front of the judge. You could have went in front of the judge and let the judge decide whether or not you should have been evicted, because it wasn't that she didn't pay her rent. It wasn't that she was behind. Every part of this story just reeks. She was more concerned about a conviction on her record, so she will put her and her kids in jeopardy with no money, no job, no means, going through a divorce, don't want to talk to the ex-husband about it. So you guys are sleeping in the car over an eviction on your record that a judge probably could have stopped, and you could have had 2 to 3 extra months to still have a place to stay for you and your child. The people only gave them a written notice. See, I can be one-sided here, which is the heartfelt, motherly person that I am. But the other side to it is this. You don't get to put your kids in jeopardy like that because you want to make that type of executive decision. And I'm sitting here weeping today, saying to myself, you know, it's things that I'm trying to get to, and I feel like it ain't happening fast enough. But I need to be blessed enough to say that the things that I am trying to do, I am pretty much getting it done gracefully. I don't know if I would have made that executive decision to do that, or would I have taken an eviction on my record. This your girl, Queen Dee Dee with Dee Dee Said It. Y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. If you don't do anything else, I say get to know me. But also, I would like for you to leave in the comments, would you have made an executive decision to be evicted from your home, or take an eviction on your record?